The environment here at Western Growers prior to Lync was we had a legacy Nortel system. It was upgraded through Avaya, and it was very limited in its functionality outside of doing anything what a basic phone system would offer. So we did have a call center running on it, we did do some certain call routing, but it was very, very limited. So that's why we looked for how can we get more of unified communications, how can we upgrade our system. We actually did originally go to Avaya and request that they give us a quote on what it would take to upgrade our current system. And the quote was so large that we started looking at outside sources, and we let them know that we could actually replace them for a lot less than they were asking for an upgrade. I went to DataLink and I asked them what else our possibilities would be. They brought Microsoft Lync to the table. They told me they could run a pilot and install it on our system, and that we could let people try it out and see how well it would work here at Western Growers. I think initially they were not very optimistic about moving over to Microsoft Lync as a telephone provider. I think the pilot was needed and necessary to get out there and getting everyone involved. I think if we kept our scope small and we'd only used one department, it wouldn't have got the response it really needed to get the full approval and buy-in from the top level executives who decided, yes, this is the direction we gotta go. I could see how I could use this every day. Surprising departments like our marketing department and our accounting department who were fully backing on it, where other departments like our human resources and our IT, you almost feel like this is just a natural tie-in. So I knew I would get that backing, but I think it was great that we got so many different departments involved to get all the backing, get upper level management's buy-in on this, so that we could have a successful deployment. One thing I tell people about Lync is it's one of the first times that your internal customers come up to you and actually thank you for a piece of technology. A lot of times you'll upgrade firewalls or switches or infrastructure and nobody even knows that it happens. They know that you took them down for 2 hours on a weekend and they're upset about that. Microsoft Lync was something that people tell me every day. They come over and they say, I love this. I love the fact that I can talk to people. I can use the video conferencing to people in the field offices. Our human resources department can now look people in the face when they have these conferences out in the field. Our sales department can immediately see who's available, who's not available, that they can get internally. So it was a great success for different reasons for every department. DataLink Networks took on the full scope of this project from soup to nuts. We had been previously an early adopter on voice over IP with another company many years ago, and we took it right out of here. So we were skeptical, and we left it up to DataLink, and we said, we want to pilot it, you design it so that there's no finger pointing. And they came in and they built this pilot, but they built this pilot for production. So they put it out there and everybody was able to get right on it and fully enjoy the Microsoft Lync experience. Really helped get the approval we needed, get the backing from everyone in the company to say, yes, this is the direction we need to move. Let's get off of this legacy phone system and start moving forward, which is what we wanted to do when we talked to Avaya. They just couldn't offer it at a reasonable cost.